Good morning and welcome to today's module lesson. Today is Wednesday and today is an assessment day for our EL lesson. So when you go ahead and do the written response, I'd like you to complete it on your own. You'll also be bringing that response to our EL Zoom meeting, our check-in at 9:45 for kindergartners and 10 o'clock for first graders. And you'll be posting a picture in Seesaw of it. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so that we can go ahead and learn together about this module today, this lesson. So the module is in Seesaw as well, so if you need to go back and review at all, you can. And it says the first thing we're going to do is look at our targets. We have one target only for today. The target is I can ask and answer questions about key ideas using the text. We're going to use the text that we've been reading for the last week. It's called Tools by Anne Morris, and we're going to be reading pages 18 to 27 again. These are the same pages that we read yesterday. So let's begin by reading the story together. Here we go. Here we go. Let's read the story together. It says, people use tools to make things. Take a minute to look at the pictures, or a few seconds, I guess. People use tools to make things. And to fix things. And to clean. Tools help us to write and count and draw and paint. Tools help us with our work. They make our lives easier. The end. So if we go to the index, we can see where those people are from. The gentleman that was working on the jewelry, who was making things, is from the United States. A Navajo jeweler uses needle-nosed pliers to squeeze silver into a setting that will hold a turquoise stone on the bracelet he has designed. So he was from the United States and he's making jewelry with turquoise and a needle-nosed plier. This lady's from Italy. This grandmother loops yarn around her neck to keep it untangled as she knits it into clothing with long bone knitting needles. Long bone knitting needles is the tool, and she's from Italy. This gentleman was from the United States. A wooden mallet and sharp awl are used to punch perfect round holes through the leather this young man is crafting into a fine handbag. Interesting. This person is from Peru. He is a shoemaker and he uses long tweezers to help repair a pair of sandals made from old tires. That's interesting. These people are from El Salvador. A special blunt needle called a marline spike is used for making and mending fishing nets. That's what I predicted that was. I thought it was a fishing net. This street cleaner is in Portugal. He uses a stiff brush made of twigs, a shovel, and a stick to clean the cobblestone streets. This lady is from Haiti. This woman sweeps the pavement in front of her house with a broom so people won't track dirt from the street into her clean home. These children are from India. In this school, children use homemade pens and wooden slates instead of pencils and paper. After class, the slates are whitewashed so they can be used again the next day. Russia. An abacus is a counting tool think I said that right, abacus, is a counting tool that is used in many parts of the world. These children can add and subtract very quickly with this handy tool. In China, drawing with ink requires a very delicate brush and a very steady hand. In El Salvador, this boy works carefully to paint a flower. In Mexico, a big square brush is just the right size for painting a large area quickly. And finally, in the United States, the claw of a hammer is used to pull nails out of the wood. So we are finished with this big tools, and we learned that there's so many different types of tools, and they have so many different uses around the world, but these tools are actually used to get the job done and to make the job easier, to make our lives easier. As we're moving along, this is what you did yesterday for your assessment. You sorted these pictures into categories, and then you named the tool and told me what it was used for. So this is a vacuum. As you know, we learned yesterday, a vacuum is used to clean up dirt on a carpet. We even have one for our hardwood floors, and it cleans up, you know, the cat hair. It cleans up crumbs that might have fallen, dirt that we might have tracked in from outside. That is a cleaning tool. So we're going to put that in the cleaning category. This boy we learned was from Mexico in our book. He uses a paintbrush to paint. He makes sure that he has just the right size paintbrush so that he can go ahead and paint the house that he's working on. As you know, these are watercolors. In EL module, in our next module, we'll be using watercolors to paint sunrises and sunsets. So that will go in the painting category. The painting category, that one I don't even have to move. And then finally, we learned in the book that this lady was from Haiti, and she uses a broom to sweep up dirt so that people that come visit her don't bring the dirt into her very, very clean home. So that was our sort from yesterday. That was our assessment from yesterday, and you all did a fabulous job on that. Now here's the part of today's assessment. In today's assessment, you will use the word bank to label each picture and to write a sentence. It says that the words in yellow are words that you might use from the word bank. So you might use the word paint, broom, brush, or sweep. Again, you're going to use these words to help you. The words that are highlighted in yellow, the words that have the blue arrow by them. Paint, broom, brush, and sweep. There are two categories: cleaning tools, painting tools. On this line, you are going to label which tool it is. You are going to use these words to help you spell correctly. And then down below, if you're in first grade, you're going to write a great sentence about what that tool is used for, the name of the tool and what it is used for. Of course, if you are in kindergarten and you want to be challenged, you can also write the sentence. If you are in kindergarten, I would like you to record the name of the tool and what the tool is used for. Remember to use the word bank to help with spelling. Please complete this assessment on your own because I want to make sure that you understand what tools are used for and which category they fall in. Thank you very much for your hard work in advance, and I can't wait to see your work. Remember to bring this completed page, or if you post in Seesaw, let me know that at our meeting, but I'd like you to bring this to our module check-in at 9:45 or 10 and share with us what you wrote or what you recorded. And then finally, this will be where you'll post your assessment page. Take a picture of it and post it here. Thank you so much for joining me for today's module lesson. Just to kind of recap, today we used the text to ask and answer questions about tools. That was our target. And your job today is to go ahead and do that response sheet independently and give it to Ms. Duquette so that she can take a peek of all that you know about tools. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a fabulous day.